Okay, coaching program. Do you want it to be one-on-one or a group? Now, there's asterisks by it because I just wanted to make sure that I say this note. Most individuals who run group coaching programs, if you go and interview them about how they started, majority of them will say, I started doing one-on-one coaching first. These are some of the benefits if you eventually want to leverage your time to doing group. And then I'll show some of you how if you want to do one-on-one coaching, why it may be beneficial to expand your mind later on to potentially do group later, okay? So the reason why most of us started with one-on-one as a benefit to you, because you may be seeing it as time wasted, I can get 10 people versus one, is that you really want to get clear if your system works, like your program. And sometimes you get way more information from talking to somebody one-on-one. That's why some of you prefer one-on-one coaching. Now, one of the bigger cons, and I do want to say this because people have expressed interest in this, even in the mastermind or DTA. Some people would say, I don't want to do DTA or withdraw my candidacy. I want my refund in the first 7 days because I really thought that I could do group. We've had that happen. Actually, this cohort person knew it was group, got in and it was like, I really want to do one-on-one. Process a refund. Like, I'm not really tripping. It's not a good fit for you. However, I will explain to our community that when you do one-on-one, there is a big con. You are only bound to the one person sitting in front of you, their perspective, no one else's. That is it. You can't run, unless you got friends that are at a certain level, you can't run those ideas by nobody else. And let me be all the way 100. Once you start dipping into as a coach coaching, you will actually realize that coaching one-on-one is more about accountability, not teaching. So the clinicians who say I want one-on-one coaching, what they don't understand is that when I used to do one-on-one coaching, there was no online course portal. It was me and Melissa, let's just say, get with one another for 6 sessions. You pay a certain amount. What is your problem? Let me help you handle it. I'm going to walk you through a framework, but it may not be in an online course. Once I created an online course, let me flip it. That's when I realized that it could be a group program because the online course had what's called a framework, A to Z. These are the steps that you need to take to get X. And what I'm really saying is anybody who goes into that online course is learning the same thing. So why wouldn't I just create an online community so they can just ask me questions? Think about DTA for those of you who are in it. Why don't I just create now a community where they can just show up and ask questions on their personal business? So some people don't even realize, like what I be saying in DTA sometimes, like, can y'all do the work? No matter where you are in the course, and can you just show up and ask me your questions? Because I actually want to give you the one-on-one coaching, even if it's in front of another group of people. Because you're going to be helping someone who's not there yet or someone who is there yet, who's scared to ask the question. And then you're going to get your personalized business question answered. That's how I challenge the objection to someone saying, I need one-on-one. Because be quite frank, my mastermind students can tell you, because they even got me at the beginning of this year for like a 20-minute check-in. Some of y'all ain't ready for that real one-on-one though. You're not ready. Because what you're really asking me to do is hold you 1000% accountable, meaning you can't hide behind a Zoom thumbnail. If we meet one-on-one, I'm seeing your whole face, your baby in the background. What you mean you didn't do your homework? What happened? Now, I ain't talking at them like that, but hell, that's how they feel it because I ain't got nobody else to get my attention. You it. So some therapists like, oh man. And then some people are like, I really want that accountability, but do you? Because some people have done that with me in the past and then they didn't even develop the damn product because what they really realized is that their mindset wasn't all the way in and now they've invested one-on-one. I mean, you could have listened to my podcast for